Hallo Leute, willkommen zurück zu Genshin Impact. Im letzten Part sind wir zur Stadt gegangen. Wir haben unterwegs Charlotte unter anderem getroffen und wir haben einen mysteriösen Jungen getroffen, der Bruder ist von Lynel und ihr wisst schon. Ich habe jetzt den Namen vergessen.
Oh, hello there. New customers? Looking to buy, or do you need something made? Or perhaps you're just looking for...
No, we're just here to deliver some materials. Here they are. They're for making... what were they called again?
Ah, these must be for magic pockets. I could tell right away. I've already made several orders worth now.
Müssen wir sie bezahlen?
No need. They've already prepaid several batches worth. When they told me what they'd be using them for, I even offered them a discount. But they insisted on paying the full amount, saying that I had a business to run. It seems both their hearts and their pockets are made of gold.
Oh.
Whoa. So, is Linny actually loaded?
Anscheinend.
I can't say for sure, but who knows? Maybe there's good money to be made being a magician in Fontaine.
Hey! Is this machine what you use to make stuff here? It looks really advanced.
Why use your hands when a machine can do the work? It would be a waste not to use the latest technology, and wasting is a kind of crime.
But where does a big machine like that get its power from?
Well, it's a little complicated, but basically, everything we usually use here in the city is powered by indemnitium. It's a type of energy that's produced from trials.
Gerichtsverhandlung? Wie soll das möglich sein?
Huh? How can trials produce energy?
Well, I'm not completely sure of all the details myself. When a trial is in session, the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale harvests people's belief in justice and converts it into energy to be used all around Fontaine.
Boah, also Props an die Synchronsprecherin. Ich hätte das nicht so aussprechen können.
So that's what its other function is? Paimon heard that the Oratrice was created by the Archon to make judgments. But Paimon still doesn't get it. How could something unreliable like people's beliefs be turned into a stable power source for these machines?
Sowohl Ventir als auch Nahida haben gesagt, die Götter stützen sich auf den Glauben, um ihre Macht zu erhalten.
Oh, yeah! So that means the Hydro Archon relies on the machine to take the energy created by belief and turn it into power for all of Fontaine, right?
Even though I've never heard anyone really put it that way before, it sounds like it makes sense. Besides indemnitium, we have another type of energy called pneumosia. It isn't produced by the power of the Archon, but it is unstable by nature. Even now, it still cannot be widely used by civilians.
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away. Since you're already talking, I'm sure you wouldn't mind a few...
You again? Didn't I already promise you that I'd have the more I owe to Conferrie of Cabriere by next month? Why are you hounding me?
Yeah, but how do we know that you won't go running off by the end of this month? I want 50% today. Wait, no?
Huh? You...
Seems business
Halt ab,
isn't
Schneider.
so great for the workshop. We've already finished our job and delivered the materials. Maybe now's a good time to leave.
Du hast recht. Das klingt nach einem gewöhnlichen Schuldverhältnis.
Hey, hold on! Before you go around trying to collect payments, why don't you settle your own debts first?
Oh nein.
If Conferrie of Cabriere wants to poach clients from Northland Bank, that's fine. But I'm afraid you still owe the bank a hefty sum of mora. So why don't we work things out between us first, before you get back to your little conversation here?
Oh nein, der Teppengraf. Wo kommt der denn gerade so plötzlich her?
You're from Northland Bank. But we said we'll pay everything we owe next month.
Traveler, Paimon! I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
Drecksack.
We're surprised to see you too. What are you doing here in Fontaine? You didn't want to stay in Snezhnaya?
Wir scheinen heute auf viele Freunde zu treffen. Das ist kein Freund! Das ist ein... Oh nein!
Long story short, I've already been in Fontaine for some time now, and honestly, things have been pretty boring.
Wärst du doch bloß gestorben!
But it seems that fate brought our paths together today. Not only will I have some good friends here now, but ones who always seem to find trouble. Either way you look at it, it seems things are going to get a lot more interesting now.
Ne. Also, fetten Daumen runter von mir.
Pretty sure we'd want to avoid anything that you'd find interesting. Besides, our trip here has gone pretty well so far. Right, Traveler?
Von stürmischen Gewässern haben wir erstmal genug. Ein bisschen Aufregung kann doch nicht schaden. Digga, das ist unser Feind! Das ist unser Feind! Oh, was klingt unfreundlicher? Ah.
Hey, you, Northland Bank boy.
Haut ihm
Aren't you
ordentlich
forgetting
was aufs
something?
Maul.
Don't interrupt. It's not often I run into the Traveler like this. Why don't you wait for me over there for a while?
You kidding? Aren't you the one looking for us? You really expect us to sit and twiddle our thumbs while you catch up with... Listen to me, boy. If you want Chamora, fine.
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, Traveler, the last time I took Tonya and Tusser ice fishing, Tusser said...
Hey, that's way over the line. All right, boys,
Can you at least let me finish one sentence? Fine. Though the bank told me not to get rough with our club, you're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses, okay?
Nö, nö. So machen wir das nicht. Mach sie fertig, aber ich sag dir nix.
I'm sure this won't take long.
Der braucht dafür Ewigkeiten. Ich brauch dafür nur ein paar Sekunden. Nein! Hab ich gar keine Lust. Wir verlieren hier einfach knallhart. Ui. Ui. Ah, das macht Spaß hier gerade auszuweichen. Ui. 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 Okay, ich mach ja schon.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Mach diese NPC hier einfach. Platz und dann... Rapp, ihr Position. Das ist ja auch gleich ganz schnell erledigt. So.
What's your deal, Brad? How are you so strong if you just a stabber from Sneznaya's Northland Bank? Wait, don't tell me you're...
Oh, now you notice. It's a little late, don't you think? Just make sure you understand that you don't mess with Northland Bank. Got it? Huh?
Now's my chance!
Ouch. Das hat nicht gut geklappt.
Huh. That was weird.
Was ist gerade passiert? Geht es dir gut? Das ist unfreundlich.
I'm not sure. It's as if I suddenly lost control of my hydro powers when I needed them. Maybe there's something wrong with my vision?
Ja, Gott sei Dank.
Strange. How could that happen? First time I'm...
Never mind. It doesn't matter. If I want to stay sharp, I shouldn't be relying too much on my vision anyway. Besides, I always have my delusion in case I need it.
Ich besitze kein göttliches Auge, also kann ich nichts dazu sagen.
So what are you doing here in Fontaine, child? I don't see it's work for Northland Bank.
Well, I guess it's because I've been in a bad mood lately.
Ich hab auch schlechte Laune, wenn ich dein Gesicht sehe.
What kind of reason is that? Wait, what do you feel?
I don't know. Maybe I still have a lot to learn about myself, but recently there seems to be some sort of restless power stirring inside of me. And I don't know why, but every now and then I feel like I'm in a terrible mood.
Maybe you losing control of your vision just now is
That is a possibility.
Was diese Energie angeht, weißt du, woher sie kommt?
I can't remember if I ever mentioned it before, but when I was 14, I fell into it was during that time I learned nearly all of my abilities. The one who took me under her wing, she was always quiet and very mysterious. Nobody knew where she came from or what she had been through, and she was always very strict when one time I asked her why she was willing to take me on as an apprentice. From what I could make of her answer, because I had awakened it, and traces of it remained on me.
What is it?
She never explained that. But my guess is that it's related to a dream I saw when in my dream I was in the deepest depths of the sea, and the boundless seabed was all around me.
A whale? Oh, that's familiar! When we fought against you before, you summoned a huge whale that seemed to leap at us.
That's just an abstract form of a whale that I create using it takes that shape because the scene I dreamt of the whale has always been stuck in my mind. I'll never forget it.
So you used the whale as inspiration for one of your moves? Huh. Seems a little twisted to Paimon.
Diese Energie in dir hängt vielleicht mit deinem Sturz in den Abgrund zusammen.
So why don't you just go ask your master? Maybe she knows the answer.
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching, but it's been years now, and I've still found nothing. There isn't even a trace of the place where I remember falling into the abyss.
Oh, it sounds like something.
Yeah, I'm out of leads at this point, but there's nothing more I can do. It seems that strange encounters... Oh, seems the time really flies when I'm talking with you. I just remembered I have somewhere else I need...
What? More work for the Northland Bank?
No, it's more of a personal appointment. Lately, I've been sparring with some of Fontaine's official champion duelists whenever I'm feeling bored.
Official champion duelist?
Yep. In Fontaine, before a criminal goes to court, they're given one chance to defend their honor by requesting a duel with an... The champion duelists are all-powerful fighters selected from among the nation's best. And the duel itself is a no-holds-barred, so engaging in such a duel is regarded as a symbol of defending your honor. If a criminal manages to win the duel, they'll be acquitted. And the worst-case scenario is that you're simply killed in the duel. Though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty, from what I can tell, no one has ever been officially sentenced. So really, the only people who opt to duel are those who have suffered a grave injustice in being accused, or those who greatly value...
So, do many people actually get out of their trials by...
Apparently, it's exceedingly rare for anyone to actually win. Fontaine probably enacted this system as a way to show that, besides, none of the champion duelists are to be trifled with. Which is exactly why I was itching to... Apparently the one I'm meeting today, Clorinde, is the strongest of the champion duelists. I had been asking her for some time before she finally agreed to...
Well, that's child for ya. Paimon feels like we heard that name somewhere before. Clorinde.
Als wir zum ersten Mal den Hydra-Archon trafen. Ich kann mir den Namen schlecht merken. Ja, das trifft auch auf mich zu.
Oh, before I forget, I want you to have this.
Nein, wir nehmen nichts von dir ab, du oller Rüpel.
Huh? Your vision? You're seriously just giving it away?
Da können wir nichts mit anfangen, mein
I'm just
Lieber.
worried that it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way of my duel, so I think I'll be better off without it for now. Besides, I just need you to hold on to it for a short while. I'll come retrieve it when I have some time later.
Wir sollten es irgendwo vergraben.
Paimon knows what you're up to. You just want an excuse to come talk to us again, don't you?
Whatever gave you that idea? I'll be in touch later.
That sneaky guy. He said he's been feeling down lately, but he seemed... Well, since we don't have much to do for now, we might as well walk... Wow! Who could have seen that coming? The reporter who was barely around for most of the story was the murderer all along!
Sag das nicht so laut, Paimon. Es ist unhöflich, den anderen die Geschichte zu verraten.
Sorry. Paimon was just surprised, that's all. Paimon never saw that twist coming. The murder mystery novels here are amazing.
Ich hätte niemals gedacht, dass ich den Tag erleben würde, an dem Paimon einen Gefallen an Büchern hegt. Weißt du überhaupt, wie lange wir hier schon rumlungern?
The whodunits here in Fontaine are a lot different than the light novels you see from Yai Publishing House. Both have their merit. It's so exciting to reach the moment when the mystery is uncovered, especially in the one Paimon was just reading. You should buy a copy and read it too.
Nein, danke. Du hast mir doch schon verraten, dass der Mörder der Reporter ist.
Oh, sorry about that. Paimon, hey, shouldn't we be heading to the Opera House to see Linny? Linny said that the Opera House is on the Ereignise, so let's go ride the Opera Bus.
Okay, gut, dann gehen wir eben hin. Ah, warte. Ich will erstmal kurz was gucken. Wo haben wir ihn? Hier ist er. Okay, er ist also noch hier. Er ist also noch hier und hat sein...
Need to end a few enemies?
Er hat noch sein Ding. Na gut. Das wäre cool, wir hätten sie daran gedacht, ihm hier das Ding wegnehmen zu lassen. So, wo ist denn? Wo ist denn die Quest? Hier ganz. Gut, dann gehen wir da hier mal hin. Auf die Stelle von Dings. Das Stück ist doch ganz schön weit weg. So. Die Schatztruhen werden erstmal ignoriert. Aber ich muss schon sagen, wirklich cool, dass mal wieder man wirklich wieder sieht. Das letzte Mal ist doch schon eine Weile her. Was bist du denn für ein riesiger Vogel? Aber ja. Wirklich cool. Naja. Gut. Oh, hier ist auch der Teleporter. Den werde ich dann eben schnell aktivieren. Hab ich gestern leider vergessen. So. Und aktiviert. So. Oh, hier ist auch noch was. Schönes Bild. So, und dann jetzt weiter mit der Story.
Now this is fancy! The opera at the Clays. What a place to hold a performance! Nope. Looks like there's a lot of people standing around the fountain up ahead.
Oh, Archon, please bless us with a bright and healthy child.
I don't know why you always feel the need to ask so much. I'll be happy as long as our child is healthy and lives a peaceful life.
I guess if they're our kid, then there's no doubt they'll turn out smart.
Maybe this is one of the customs in Fontaine. There sure are a lot of couples here.
Vache.
What's wrong?
Vache. Vache.
Was geht hier ab? Hast du gerade etwas gesagt, Paimon?
No, Paimon didn't say anything. Are you hearing things?
Merkwürdig. Welche Stimme habe ich gerade gehört? Mal
Welcome to
wieder.
the Fountain of Lucine. All the water flowing through Fontaine converges here. It's customary for newlyweds to come here and wish for children.
Oh,
Annette, you scared Paimon. When did you get here?
gerade eben.
When he asked me to wait here for you, remember?
Right.
Davon abgesehen, Lynette. Ich glaube, ich habe jemandes Stimme gehört.
What do you mean?
Was meinst
There
du
are a
damit?
lot of people here right now.
Eine Stimme, die aus dem Quellwasser zu kommen schien.
Hey, you're not trying to scare Paimon, are you? Besides, it's the middle of the day.
I see. I might be able to tell you something. In fact, you might not be imagining things at all. I suspect that what you heard is a result of your hypersensitivity to the hydro element.
Oh.
It's because of her sensitivity to the hydro element? But what would hearing a voice have to do with elemental power?
When do you cry, Paimon?
Wait, what? What does that have to do with anything?
Du weinst jeden Tag.
Just answer me. When do you...
When Paimon's really sad? Oh, and when Paimon's super happy. Oh, and also when Paimon's really, really scared.
Also jeden Tag.
Then you should understand that tears contain your most intense emotions. Like I just mentioned, the Fountain of Lucine is where all the flowing water in Fontaine converges. Even the tears that fall... So maybe what you heard was the intense emotion coming from someone's tears.
Das ist eine interessante Auslegung. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich ihr das abnehme. Ja, unwahrscheinlich.
So, what did the voice say?
Sie schien den Namen von jemandem zu rufen.
If you were hearing their emotions...
Rather than worrying about them, we should worry about my brother first. Don't let that calm look of his fool you. He tends to get pretty nervous just before a performance. So chatting with Linny might help him relax a little before he goes on...
Oh, right. That makes sense. Let's go in.
Ja, dann machen wir das eben schnell. Betrieb die Opera Eclipse. Ja, das war doch ganz überraschend. Ich bin mal gespannt, ob der andere noch auftritt. Oh, Fischmenschen! Oder was auch immer die sind. Oh, Orgel!
Traveler and Paimon, good to see you. I knew you two would come.
Are you kidding? We wouldn't miss it for the world. We've been looking forward to it.
I can tell, judging by how early you've arrived. But you're actually right on time. The audience still hasn't started entering the venue yet, which means now is the perfect chance for us to take you to the best seats in the house. The Opera House has assigned seating, so you always have to make reservations. I've already reserved your seats.
Aha, das ist ja nett.
Proceed. Thanks, Linny.
Don't mention it. There's no need to keep thanking me.
Hey, Linny! Could you come over here and take a look at this?
Oh, I'll be right there. Seems there's an issue with the stage props over there. That's Cal, my assistant, calling me. I'll go lend him a hand.
Claro, an die Arbeit.
Yeah, we'll just go to our seats. You go ahead, Linny.
Ja, dann suchen wir uns mal unsere Plätze. Okay, hier geht's dann rein. Okay. Oh, es geht sogar. Eieiei, ist das hier groß. Hui. Kann ich hier auch rein? Ja. Alter, diese Musik hier ist ja episch. Hui. Uiuiui. Das ist der opulent hier. Eigentlich brauche ich hier gerade jemanden, der fliegen kann. Sorry, Tartaglia, du bist wieder gefeuert.
Give me a moment to
So. Jetzt halt die Frage, komme ich mit Venti hier hoch? Nee, ich kann doch nicht mal hier drauf klettern. Es wird knapp nicht reichen, dass ich drauf stehen kann. Einfach mal so Testzwecke. Testweise. Gucken, ob es funktioniert.
Brace yourself.
Ah, nee, funktioniert nicht. Schade. Oh, wer ist denn da? War das gerade der Hydro-Archon?
Oh, these should be our seats. Come on, let's sit down.
Er scheint ruhig zu sein. Paimon ist es irgendwie unangenehm. Warum sind wir nur zu dritt?
Hey, Traveler! Maybe we should strike up a conversation with the person next to us. Since we're sitting together and the rest of the place is practically empty still. It's kinda awkward if we don't say anything.
Die Ehre ist ganz deinerseits, Paimon.
You little... Of course you put this on Paimon.
Excuse me, I did not realize you felt awkward. I am terribly sorry. I would be perfectly happy to chat with you if that is what you would like.
Oh! So you heard all of that, did ya? Boy, you sure have good ears. Wait, that's not it. Paimon's... Sorry. Paimon's the one who was being rude, talking under her breath like that. So, let's talk, but, what should we talk about?
Jetzt wird es noch unangenehmer.
Paimon's got it. You're also here early and sitting in the front. Are you a friend of Linny's too?
A friend, you say? Well, if Mr. Linny would like to be my friend, I would be more than happy.
Oh, so you're not friends with Linny then? Oh, this is getting more awkward by the second. Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Vaudain.
Ne, wir sind schon ein bisschen länger hier.
It is an honor to meet you two. I have heard of your deeds across Teyvat.
Oh, sind wir schon so
And
berühmt?
as required by proper etiquette, I will also introduce myself. I am...
Oh, Monsieur Nervillet. What an honor it is to have you here to see my show.
Ah, Mr. Linny. I should say it is in fact an honor for me to...
Wait, Nervillet.
I saw you all chatting just now, but it seems you still don't know. Allow me to introduce you to Fontaine's Chief Justice. That seat is always reserved for him. It wouldn't be too much to say that he's the symbol of justice and honesty here.
Ooh, sorry for being so rude just now. Paimon had no idea you were such an important...
No offense taken. Being Chief Justice is merely what I do for work. Nearly every person has their usual reserve. And by the way, I should probably let you know, even though I would prefer... There's someone sitting up there in the VIP seats that has been striking a pose for quite a while now. I believe she is trying to give you a most elegant and impressive first impression. So I think you should take notice of her sooner rather than later. Otherwise she may become flustered.
Oh nein.
Huh? Oh, it's Farina, the Hydro Archon. She sure has a smug and satisfied look on her face. Guess she has no idea that you...
Very good. That is for the best. No need to pay her any more attention.
Huh? So is this what things are like between the Chief Justice and the Hydro Archon?
All right, please wait just a moment longer. I've pretty much finished my preparations, and the performance will start as soon as the audience has made their way to their seats.
Was derzeit nur aus 4 Leuten besteht.
Yay! The show's finally about to start! Paimon can hardly wait! Paimon's never seen a real live magic show before!
Ja, ich kann die Cutscene auch kaum erwarten. Kurz darauf beginnt das... Oh, das sind doch ein paar mehr.
Oh! They're dimming the lights! The show must be starting!
Was ist los?
Sorry. Paimon will try to stay quiet.
Aber nur etwas. Ein paar Dezibel.
Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclese. I am the star of today's show, Linny. And over here is my sister, Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant. Please, let's give her a warm welcome.
Hello, everyone.
I know she may seem to be a little sleepy right now, but that's just a sign that she's nervous.
Whatever.
Now, some of you may be thinking, two vision holders who can freely manipulate elemental powers performing... So, I would like to take a moment to assure you that elemental powers will have Both Lynette and myself have removed our visions for the show. That way, even the gods won't be able to help us.
Oh, good point. That's what makes the show real magic.
Now, without further ado, let the show begin. Lynette will now exit the stage to make some preparations.
Bestimmt haben die ihre göttlichen Augen irgendwie verdeckt.
I know you might miss her, but don't worry. She'll be coming right back on stage momentarily. Perhaps in an unexpected way. I'm sure she'll be stealing the spotlight soon enough. Oh, and before I forget, there's one more thing I should say. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye.
Oh, cutscene!
A magician's greatest skill is making things disappear or appear. The possibilities are endless. But this isn't what you came for. These little tricks, you've seen them all before. So it's time for something truly extraordinary, don't you think? This one's a little tricky. Using this water tank, I shall make my sister vanish completely, right before your very eyes. It's actually quite simple. She'll just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top. Oh no! I told them to check all the props carefully. With the lid on, even air can't escape. An amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around now. Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do. Lynette, are you still there? Don't go too far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
Hi, I'm back.
Uh-huh.
Das war doch eine nette Cutscene.
Whoa! What in the world just happened? How did he do that? Paimon didn't see him do anything! Wasn't Lynette inside the water tank? How did she disappear and then reappear out of nowhere?
Kein Wunder, dass Linné ein so berühmter Zauberer ist.
If we could see easily through his tricks, then that would mean that his skills are still lacking. To appreciate magic, you should focus on the show happening on stage, rather than getting caught up in trying to see that which has been intended.
Guess you're right. Paimon couldn't believe her eyes when Lynette reappeared. Amazing!
Thank you everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed that performance. But our magical journey has only just begun. I've prepared even the magic of transformation and disappearance can go far beyond what you've just seen. I'm sure many of you are thinking that escaping the water tank was impressive enough. But Lynette is still my assistant after all, in which case I have ample time to make all necessary preparations. So, for my next trick, I will require the participation of one lucky audience member. Please, if my assistants could bring... There are 2 boxes and only 2 boxes. One is here. I'm sure many of our clever audience members have already guessed our next magic trick. Our lucky audience member and I will each enter a magic box. After 1 minute, we will each emerge from the... Now please, everyone pay very close attention to the box you see here.
Wow! How's he gonna do this? Hey, do you think this is all magic tricks, or does Lenny have actual superpowers?
Ich bin mir sicher, dass ich sein Geheimnis lüften
The
kann.
lucky audience member will be generated by this random number selector. It selects numbers entirely at random. Even I don't know who will be chosen to participate. Now then, let's begin. Let me see. Oh, row 7, seat 3. Congratulations! You now have the chance to experience magic firsthand for an entire... Please, come forward. My assistant will take you... I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. We've carefully arranged everything for you to be... You don't need to do anything, but no matter what strange things may happen, if the magic is interrupted, who knows where you might end up? You might even find yourself in the Fortress of Merrill.
Oh, okay.
All right. Before I enter the magic box, there is one more like this. 60, 59, 58. Just keep counting down. I won't be able to see anything in the pitch-black box, so I'll be relying on your voices to know when time is up. Oh, and no tricks now. If you quickly count from 60 in just 30 seconds, then I'll be in...
Ooh, Paimon kinda wants to count faster after hearing him say that!
Lene hat sich bestimmt darauf vorbereitet. Bei so vielen Menschen, die gleichzeitig zählen, ist er ziemlich schneller zu zählen.
No, that won't do. I can see it in your eyes. You still can't be trusted. Come on, repeat after me. 60, 59, 58.
Oha.
60, 59, 50. That's right, perfect. Keep it going. All right, I'll see you all on the...
54, 53, 52? Why aren't you counting, Nervalet?
I am counting in my head. I think things are exciting enough, merely a consequence of my identity and personality. Do not...
Oh, all right. You look so serious that Paimon thought you might be feeling uncomfortable or something. 40, 39!
Mr. Linney, are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm just double-checking that it would be a disaster if we get sent to the wrong places. For example...
Even though he's saying that, Lenny doesn't seem nervous at all.
Vermutlich ist es ein Teil seiner Show. Vielleicht hat er vollstes Selbstvertrauen in seine Fähigkeiten.
What was that noise? Did you hear it too?
Ja, ein dumpfes Gefühl. Das kam doch von der Bühne, oder? Um unsere Aufmerksamkeit
Not
abzulenken.
sure. Anyway, it doesn't seem like anyone's...
25! 24!
Ja, damit man nicht stört.
What's wrong, Mr. Linney? I can still hear you moving.
I seem to have accidentally knocked over a decoration. I'm trying to fix it.
Never mind the decorations. There's no time for that.
No, that's unacceptable. I want my show to be perfect.
19! 18!
It seems things aren't quite going as planned. It feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's all right. I know it can be tiring to do such a 10 seconds and change is still...
10!
Oh, noch eine
Almost
Taktik.
there now. Whew. Swapping 2 people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait! Is this the back one? I can't tell. They both look the same inside. Huh? No, that's not it. I'll try again.
7!
Hey, slow down! Honestly!
5! 4! 3!
Whoops! That doesn't count!
0!
Ta-da!
Ich glaube, das ist nicht Teil Teil der Show.
Is this part of the show?
Ich glaube nicht.
Mr. Lenny, you're going to use magic to fix this.
What happened?
Oh no. Maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl was still in that box, right?
Ah, das war doch nur NPC Nummer 108. Das ist nicht so
This
schlimm.
performance is over. Medical staff with me. Guards, secure the scene and detain all the performers. Seal the exits. No one is allowed in or out at this time.
Yes, that's right. If this was just an accident, then we must investigate the cause. But if this was all part of some scheme, then those accountable will not escape the judgment of the God of Justice.
No need to be alarmed, you two. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough.
Nach einer Weile haben die Gendarmen ihre Ermittlungen abgeschlossen.
Unfortunately, the person who is in the magic box has been pronounced dead. His name was Cowell, one of the assistants in Linny's magic troupe. Apparently, the fireworks on stage ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank, which then caused the tank to fall onto the stage. As of now, we are still not sure why we found Cowell in the box, rather than the guest from the audio. And after an initial search of the area, the guards have confirmed that the girl... It appears that this incident was not merely some mishap with the performance. And there are many indications that it is connected with the case of the serial disappearances of young women.
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
Und das vor so vielen Zuschauern. Und das mitten in der Show.
I know the truth. I can see through the whole thing. Really, using such a shallow and obvious mystery as his finale, I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Lenny, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances case.
Ich glaube nicht.
Huh? Why me? This whole thing...
No, this all occurred during your magic show, did it not? The missing girl disappeared after being chosen, did she not? Now that I think about it, that whole speech about magicians making things disappear was nothing more than a provocation, a bald-faced challenge.
That can't be right. How can Lenny do this? He was in the box on the stage the entire time. Wait, besides, before the show, he told us that he would like to catch the criminal behind the disappearances. He couldn't possibly mean catching himself.
Alles geschah zu einem recht merkwürdigen Zeitpunkt.
Save discussion for a later time, please. Lady Farina, may I assume that your comments just now constitute an accusation against Mr. Lenny and his associates?
I just think that he... Well, I think it might be a little early to talk about...
But what Lady Farina said just now makes perfect sense. Looks
A kidnapping and murder carried out under the cover of a magic show.
I mean, of course, my dear people. But what excites me even more than the obvious truth before our eyes is, that's right, I mean you, Traveler. You'll support Lenny, won't you? After all, he was the one who helped you the first time we met.
Ich glaube an Lynneys Unschuld.
Then there's no problem at all. You know, the Traveler and I already had a duel the first time we met. But with Lenny's help, our little duel ended in a draw. But draws really are the most boring possible outcome. So, no more draws. Between the two of us, there must be a clear winner and loser. And what better place to hold such a riveting showdown and decide the true victor than here?
It wasn't a draw.
I understand. Charges have now been pressed. Well, Traveler, seems Lady Farina has set you in her sights. But putting her dramatic rhetoric aside for a moment, I would like... Are you willing to act as Mr. Lenny's attorney and defend him in this case?
Ja.
Very well. The trial will be held a day from now in the Opera House. Both sides may investigate the scene to build their cases. Linny and his troupe are all potential suspects and shall remain within the Opera House. The audience may begin to leave in an orderly fashion once they have been cleared by the guard.
A day isn't that long. Let's see what kind of case this big shot outlander can build in such a short amount of time. I'm really quite looking forward.
Oh. Alle werden entlassen und das Publikum verlässt zusammen mit Purina und jubiliert das Opernhaus.
Sorry about everything that happened just now. Were you frightened?
Of course! Who wouldn't be scared after witnessing an accident?
Yeah, I'm a little shaken up myself. I know you already claimed that you would defend me, but now it's just us talking. Tell me, do you think I could possibly be the murderer?
Nein.
Good to hear. Thank you. I'm sure everyone sees me as the biggest suspect at this point. But if you ask me, I don't know whether what happened there on the stage was purely an accident or not. And I don't know why poor Cal was in the... As for how that girl chosen from the audience could suddenly disappear, I'm afraid I don't have any answers either. Even a skilled and knowledgeable magician like myself couldn't pull all that off in just 1 minute.
Ja, das ist sehr merkwürdig, aber genau das ist
Which is precisely why we need to investigate. As this book says, the impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is possible.
Oh Gott, woher kommt die Brille?
Paimon bought them when we were reading at the bookshop in the city earlier. Pretty cool, huh? Don't worry, Paimon used her own savings to buy them. It was...
I think they look cute on you, Paimon.
Oh no.
You have good taste, Lynette.
That's the right attitude. Feeling depressed is it, but with the guards watching our every move, it's going to be especially difficult for Lynette and I to prove our own innocence. Good thing you agreed to be our attorneys. Thanks for that.
Yes, thank you so much.
Ich werde euch nicht enttäuschen. Ich bin an so etwas gewöhnt.
Yeah, just leave it to us. Oh, since we're going to start investigating, Paimon has a question.
Ah, well, I'm afraid that would
The secrets behind our magic are past saving, Linny.
I suppose you're right. The truth behind our tricks is going to be important. 'Tis truly a pity. As a magician, our magic show is a work of art. But if revealing our secrets will help you uncover the truth behind, we should go somewhere else if we're going to discuss our magic tricks. We'll go speak with the guards, and in the meantime, you can go investigate the stage.
All right, let's go have a look while the investigation teams are still here. Detective Paimon is on the case.
Sehr gut.
Hello, officer. How's the investigation going?
I see. You must be the traveler that Lady Farina mentioned. Listen, I'll be perfectly honest with you.
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh Gott, Paimon, zieh die Scheißbrille ab.
Come with me and you'll see. The deceased is one of Linny's assistants, named Cal. Even though he hadn't joined the troupe long, he was hardworking and everyone generally liked him. The assistants are usually in charge of setting up and inspecting the props, as well as assisting with the show and keeping the crowd engaged. As you probably saw when you were in the audience, the water tank suddenly fell and smashed the box with Cowell inside it.
Warum war Cowell in den Schrank? Hätte nicht dieses Mädchen in dem Schrank sein sollen?
This is the real mystery. We've already searched the scene and were unable to find any trace. However, if you look carefully, the box was positioned directly under the water tank. The ropes holding the tank were then burned by the pyrotechnics on stage. All these factors lining up so perfectly makes it hard to see this as a mere accident. If anything, the more logical explanation is that the whole incident was intentionally planned, and Linny...
But he doesn't have a motive.
Are you both good friends of his?
Well, you can't say we're good friends, but we've known each other.
So in just a short time, he was not only able to win your trust, but even convince you to act as his... I know there's no such thing as magic. The real trick of a magician is holding the audience. I've seen a lot of cases, and I can tell you that people are the least reliable kind of evidence.
Das ist nicht immer der Fall. Die Aussagen eines Menschen könnte auch der zuverlässigste Beweis sein.
Sorry, I tend to be pretty straightforward. Just know that I'm warning you for your... Anyway, you may investigate the scene of the crime yourselves if you're curious. Who knows, maybe you'll be able to come up with some new evidence.
Über die Fallakte lassen sich der aktuelle Stand der Beweis- und Hinweissammlung überprüfen und Informationen über den Fall zusammenstellen. In der Fallakte kannst du nur noch nicht aufgedeckte Beweise und Hinweise prüfen und ihnen dann in den entsprechenden Gebieten nachgehen. Mit der Fertigkeit Spürsinn kannst du innerhalb eines bestimmten Bereiches um dich herum Beweise und Hinweise entdecken, die du untersuchen kannst, um den Gesamtfortschritt voranzutreiben. Ermittlungsbericht der Gendarmerie. Den Ermittlungen der Gendarmerie zufolge entzündete die vor Ende der Zauberschluss gesunden Feuerwerkswaffe das Seil, an dem der Wassertank befestigt war, wodurch dieser herunterfiel und Coles Tod verursachte. Lini scheint die Requisiten am ehesten als Mordwaffe einsetzen zu können, aber warum war Cole der Verstorbene und warum ist das aus dem Publikum ausgewählte Mädchen verschwunden? Diese Frage bleiben ungeklärt. Information über die Identität des Verstorbenen. Der verstorbene Cole war eines der Assistenten in Lunos Zaubertruppe. Zu Lebzeiten genoss er das Vertrauen der anderen Truppenmitglieder. Seine Arbeit bestand darin, die Requisiten aufzustellen und zu kontrollieren und auf der Bühne dafür zu sorgen, dass Atmosphäre und Aufführung zusammenpassen. Die Fähigkeit Spürsinn verwenden. Ja, aber dann, Leute, ich würde sagen, wir beenden das dann für heute. Ich möchte mich verabschieden. Bis dann und ciao.